Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do subscribe down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. And you're going to want to subscribe, especially if you're on Xbox for this series, because we are starting the brand new, what I hope will be 0 to 2 million. It's going to be as much as we can make essentially in a week, 10 days, give or take. But essentially, yeah, we are starting from brand new now. New series live on the channel. It's going to be going live every single morning. So we're grinding this and League SBC method. We're putting in the hard work for you guys. But yeah, essentially, once I'm done with this account, I'm going to trade to as much as I can on it for the first sort of week, 10 days. I'm then going to be giving this account to one of you guys that watches the videos. Details of how you can enter are going to come later in this video. You have to make sure you stick around for that. But this is literally, as I said, a completely brand new account. So as you can see, we've got our sort of starter pack at the beginning, and we get the 22 players you get in the beginning of it, right? So one question I have for you guys, and I think it's quite an important question with regards to this, literally give me all this sort of brand new stuff, is whether or not we do SBCs on this account. Now, my initial thought is no, and the reason why I'd say no to the SBCs is if I'm trading, let's say for example right now I'm trading, and I go and do one of the advanced SBCs, which I know some people do. If I go and do an advanced SBC and I pack a Griezmann, a Hazard, as such as my pack, like if you haven't checked it out yet, I've packed Cristiano Ronaldo and birthday Hazard in the space of 3 days. Make sure you check out the League SBC to Glory series. But if I go and pack one of those, it's sort of halfway there, and I feel like it defeats the object of trading from scratch. Some of you have said you want to see me do the SBCs live, so make sure you comment down below and tell me what you want to see from this series. If you think I should do the SBCs, or I shouldn't do the SBCs, and all that good stuff. But anyway, I digress. Brand new account, trading from scratch. So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be doing it live on stream. If you want to watch me live, click the link down below, come over to Twitch. I'm going to basically be doing the initial SBCs that you do using these players to get silver packs and whatnot to give myself a starting base. Once I've got a starting base, I'm going to be using some low budget methods, which is mainly going to be the gold filter I've shown you guys before, the silver filter. I need to really get sort of 100,000, 200,000 coins in the bank to start using things like specials and icons. But why I want to extend this series a bit longer is to really give you guys an in-detailed knowledge of how you trade with specials and icons, because a lot of you keep asking about it. So I really want to go into detail about trading with special cards and show you guys me buying them at the time that I buy them, and me then selling them the next day, and the sort of differences between selling them earlier in the day, selling them overnight, all that sort of stuff. So I really want to help you guys with this knowledge. So I know a lot of you guys are doing the League SBC method alongside me on that series, so perhaps it could be worth some of you guys doing your trading alongside me on this series to really start to get a grasp of how you trade, the best times to trade, and different ways to trade. But anyway, that's pretty much the summing up of the series for you guys. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is, I'm not quite streaming yet, so I'm going to go ahead and try and get my Coinbase sorted out by doing the basic SBCs. I could show you guys that, there's very, very little point in me showing you guys the basic SBCs essentially. But if you guys are that bothered, it probably will be recorded. I can add it to a video if you want to. But we're going to get a base of like 2,000, 3,000 coins, and I can start doing the gold flipping filter and going from there. So next time you see me, I'll probably be live on stream, and I'll have some sort of Coinbase to show you guys what we've done. And then we'll start giving you guys the methods that I'm going to be using, that you guys can start using right away yourselves to start making coins on this game. This series on both this, I'm going to do it on Xbox. We're also going to do it on PS. I really want to give you guys the tools now to really start to push on. You're stuck inside anyway, so if you guys can be trading and getting more enjoyment out of FIFA because you're grinding for it, then why not? Make sure you trade along with me, but I will see you guys legitimately in about 2 seconds again for you guys. For me, it'll probably be about an hour's time. I'll see you then. Let's get into it. Be right. Alright guys, so we went and did this first one here. I wasn't going to show it, but I thought why not? Essentially from this, you got a silver pack as part of the rewards, 150 coins, a gold reward pack, and then we should be able to sell the contents of the silver pack. I'm pretty sure the silver pack will be tradable. Either way, if you have to do a squad battles match, which gives us a bit of coins to start off with, even if we can go up like one gold defender and wait for that to sell and do it that way, it is going to be a grind. Like I say, this isn't going to be easy, starting from scratch, especially at this stage of the game, but it is what it is. I'm excited for it. I'm going to claim that silver pack, and we also got some starter packs. I don't think they're tradable at all. And single player, what do we do here on the squad battles? We've got 500. We get 500 coins for completing this bit as well. So premium silver pack. Hopefully that's tradable. It'd be nice if it is. We'll go have a little look and see what we got here. We've got 4 packs in the store. I don't know if they're all tradable though. That's the thing. Is a silver pack tradable? Didn't say it was untradeable, so I think it is tradable, but I'll skip it either way. But I don't really know what. I can't remember from the beginning of the game what this stuff was, if it was tradable or not. So it's not tradable. None of this stuff's tradable, which is not really useful to me. I've got 800 coins to be starting off with either way. But yeah, it would have been nice if that stuff was tradable. Is this pack tradable? Hopefully this pack's tradable, as the sun lights up my face. Skip this. Hopefully this is tradable. Thanks, son. It's not been here all day. So none of this stuff's tradable. So it's all of you useless to me. Alright, well, either way, it's going to keep building up a coin total now anyway. Next time you guys see me, hopefully the sun won't be on my face, and you guys will be able to see the coin total we've got going on and the methods we're going to be doing. I will see you then. Simplistic method I've shown you a million one times. Nathan, great. Thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate you. Another simplistic method. I'm doing this live on stream right now. A simplistic method that I've shown you guys before, and it's what I'm going to have to use to start building my club up, is the gold defender nations. You can also do midfielders and strikers. Defenders just tend to be better, I think. I always do Spain. Let's see what they're selling for at the moment. They should be low because the squad battles rewards. I've just missed that one. It's so jarring. It's my new controller, I think, has got controller drift too. But we'll go gold. And all I'm going to do is check what the minimum they're selling for is. So he's actually not selling for 650. What is the minimum right now? Why are they so high? Oh my god, this filter. I don't understand why that's a thing. Right, so 750, 650. So 700 is where they're at realistically. So 700. Change the filter, because he make me change the filter. I'm going to buy him because I know he'll sell. And then what I want to do is compare price back out and try and pick them up, basically. I'm literally going to have to buy one, sell one, buy one, sell one for the first sort of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, until I can sort of make the coins that I need to be making and do it that way. That's how it works, basically, lads. Once I've got loads bought and we built the sort of club up and whatnot, you guys will see me again on the video, live with hopefully more than 463 coins in the account, but I will see you then. Alright guys, so 6 o'clock has hit and we are making absolute bank. So I'm going to go, I went over the method earlier on, the Major Nation Defender Gold Filter, which is really just what you want to be doing right now. It's an easy way to make coins. However, there's 2 more gold filters that you need to know about right now. The first one is the most important one, and that is gold Spanish centre-backs. EA released the FUT 11 SBC at 6 PM, and I always say to you guys, monitor 6 PM content. So Ramsey came out, we've got flashback Ramsey. He's caused fodder to go up a little bit, but not masses, alright? Not masses at all. But the 84 plus SBC came out, and this is what's wrong with the community sometimes. Ramsey is a very good card, sees a bit of hype, but not too much. An 84 plus that you're probably going to get Ruffier in, or Neto, or I don't know, Dzeko in, for example, has spiked Spanish centre-backs because they were included in a solution on Footbin. Footbin solution had Spanish centre-backs as part of that solution. So they've skyrocketed. I'm going to show you now. There is a LaGuardia that I've just sold for 5,000 coins, which is utterly, utterly mental. 5,000 coins for a card I paid 1,000 coins for. I made 4,000 coins profit on him alone. Who else have we got in this? I'm trying to look at my transfer pile. We've got loads of cards here, but I don't want to skip them all out. But these ones here you see are going to be double filter that I've got. I've got this Ivan Ramison for 3,000 at the moment. He's one of the cheapest on the market. I paid 1,000 for him. But if we go through now, let's have a look at my new items. I bought into a few of them. I bought into what I could afford to buy into, basically. Unai Nunez. Compare the price of Unai Nunez. He's got one for 3,000 there. And 2008. He's got one for 1.8, one for 1.8 there. So this one here I paid 900 for. I'm going to try and list him for 1,500, see if he sells. Make a nice 600 coins profit. But people are lazy and they won't realise that you can actually make far, far more coins by just buying ones that fit into it. They'll see that LaGuardia and go, bang, let me go and buy that one. And they'll spend 5,000 coins on him, which is utterly ridiculous. But it's an easy way. It's always an easy way to make coins, okay? I cannot stress that enough. Let's look at like some other ones. Kiko Olivas, we paid 900 coins for. What's he doing at the moment? Well, he's at 1-1 there no matter what happens. So we've done well on him no matter what happens. We made profit. 2-4, 2-3, 2,000. Again, we're listing for 1,500. We'll be happy to profit on him. And we're making sort of 500 coins profit a card. On some of them, obviously, thousands, depending on the card itself. But it all comes down to Footbin solutions, so always check them. This Postigo is going to be another one that's expensive. Look. So he's at 2,000 straight away. Nice, easy 1,600 should see him sell. And so that's when you're buying into these cards here, if you're doing it before 6 o'clock, sometimes I say to my boys, just hold the cards you're getting. There you go, we're up to 12,000 coins now. Hold the cards you're getting. Don't rush into buying them. Just hold. See what they do. And if, for example, you bought into Spanish right backs and you bought them just before 6 PM and suddenly they spike, those ones you're buying for 500 can make you 2,000 coins. And it's all about these low budget methods. However, I've got a really simplistic method for you now that you're not going to get the best value out of it, but it's going to make you coins relatively easily. Now, I'm going to show you it, actually. Let me show you it. Dan, who came up with this. Now, this is going to go onto a website, onto foottraining.co.uk. But this is the filter. You want to do quality gold, League, Premier League, max buy now 500. You buy everything that pops up and you sell them for these prices, okay? So goalkeeper 650, left wing back 750. I'm not going to say it all, but you can take a screenshot of it right now. Pause the video, take a screenshot. Now, some right backs will sell for more than 900 coins. Some CBMs will sell for more than 600 coins. But the whole point of this method is that you're just saving yourself time on checking prices. Now, if you want to check prices on them, then check prices. That's a good thing. If you want to take the grind and check prices, then go ahead and do so. But for me, I didn't bother earlier on, but I was picking up card after card after card after card. And just buying them and selling them at these prices. A couple that I knew sold for more, but they instantly sell. These are Xbox prices. We've got PS4 prices coming as well, but apparently they work exactly the same on PS4 as those prices just there. Just you can usually get a little bit more on Xbox than you can on PS4. But it's a simplistic method for you guys. So set your filter to gold, Premier League, max buy now 500 and just buy everything that pops. Again, do compare price back out methods. So compare price back out is really simplistic. But yeah, what I'm going to go and do now is continue to trade. Ideally, you guys will see where I'm at in terms of maybe a sort of an hour's time, 2 hours time. Hopefully, sort of get into the 20, 30k method. Really, the grind is hardest, always hardest, in the first day or two. So it's going to take us a day or two probably to get to the 100k. Once we get to the 100k, then it'll be easy and smooth sailing from there. We won't have to worry too much because, like I say, I'll have the ability then to trade in with cards that I can hold overnight, cards that I can buy there and then for instant profit, and I start placing my coins in different places. It's really simplistic. This is the sort of start of a grind to make 1 million coins, 2 million coins. You have to do it if you want to grind it out, but you guys can be doing these filters right now. Major Nation, Defender, check the minimum they're selling for, buy everything underneath. Premier League, Gold, 500, buy everything that pops underneath, or at 500 coins. And right now, Spanish centre-back Gold is a gold mine. Get involved in it. Do not miss out on the coins. Even not today, you should be seeing the prices still being relatively high. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to do some more trading now, show you guys what we've done, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so when we're low budget trading, what you want to be making sure you're doing is putting your coins in the best place. So I was looking at Spanish centre-backs and they were popping, but there was so much competition on centre-backs, so people realised. And then I realised if I start being specific about the left centre-back that I want, which was LaGuardia, this is the guy I saw for 5k, I thought it'd pay off better, and it has been paying off really well. So we've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them at 4.5k so far. And we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more of them selling. Now, I might not sell them all at 4.5k, let's be honest, I might not. But because I'm buying them at 1.5 to 2.5k max, even if I've got to be bringing them down to 3.5k, I'm still making myself between 2 and, like we were talking about, between 1 and 3,000 coins profit a card. Now, so that's when you're trading with low budgets, that's what you have to be thinking about. Where is the best place to place my coins to make as many coins as possible in the shortest possible amount of time? For me right now, it's on LaGuardia. For you guys, it probably will still be on LaGuardia. When you wake up in the morning, check his price. See what he's doing. I don't know if it's going to be as effective on PS4 as it is on Xbox, but I know he has gone up on PS4. But what I would be doing right now is I'll check in the price of Spanish centre-backs and go into Footbin, like I say, check the solutions, see what they're doing. I'll be back in a minute, or for you guys it'll be like 2 seconds, once I've seen what's sold and we know what sort of coin slot we're at. But after day one, because of this and because of realising that this is the best place to place my coins, I could be looking at being on sort of 60, 70,000 coins from about 2 hours work, which is absolutely superb. I'm very happy with that. The grind initially to get to 10, 15k was worth it because now I'm able to start buying into the LaGuardias a bit more. And I'm also now going to see if there's any other centre-backs that are selling for that sort of value. Part of me thinks possibly Pacheco, the keeper for Alaves, might be gone up because LaGuardia's gone up. So that might be something that I need to look at as well. But yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of research going from that. And I'll see you guys in a minute. I will be right back. Alright guys, so yeah, obviously I've been selling the LaGuardias like absolute mad. We're at 50,000 coins now, which again, for about 2 hours work, where a good proportion of that I've been sat on stream talking to people and not being able to trade properly, it's been super brilliant. But I also thought, okay, if LaGuardia's selling, then surely Pacheco's selling. Now, again, this is where some market knowledge starts to come in, and you guys need to use Footbin. Start using Footbin to look at links of players and whatnot, but I know they've got a perfect link. Now, the SBC, the 84 plus SBC, the Foot 11 one, I think it required a maximum of 5 nations or a minimum of 5 nations, one of the two, but only a certain amount of players from the same club. These guys offer a perfect link, so that's a really good way to look at it and go, okay, cool. I looked at the other Alaves players, and they weren't selling. The other Alaves centre-backs weren't up at all. But LaGuardia's doing really, really well for me. We've got a few more on the transfer pile now. We've got 2 more to sell. And I think we've just sold another card now. Who else did we just sell? Was it Kika Firmino? Yeah, we just sold Firmino. But with 51,000 coins, I'm going to sit and hand this out now for as long as I can and just try and get up to 100,000 coins. The reason being, it allows me to then invest in silvers because I can be putting 50k into buying players for instant profit. And this is what I'm saying to you guys about splitting off the coins you have. I can go 50k for instant profit methods, 50k for investment methods. And I can go, okay, cool. I'm going to go and buy some silvers when they're cheap and list them next day when they're more expensive. Or I can go buy a couple of special cards and try and get 10, 15k on them overnight. And I can use 50k to just keep buying into LaGuardias or any other card that's expensive on the market right now and start flipping that way. And that's what the 100k mark is, a really good mark for trading. Because it allows you to place your coins in different places. It allows you to be a bit more flexible in what you're trading with. So I'm going to go away and do that and keep doing that. I cannot stress it enough. If you're watching this first thing in the morning, go and check their price. If it is up, go and snipe them. You will make bank from it. But I'll see you in a minute. Well, for you guys again, in a few seconds. Once I've sorted out buying more of them, selling more of them, I will see you then. Alright lads, so we've gone and got all of those cards sold. Most of them are already sold. We've got a few more LaGuardias to sell. Once they do sell, that'll take us up over into about 85,000 coins, give or take. Which again, for a few hours, well, not a few hours, we're talking a couple of hours of proper work, is pretty decent. I'm really happy with that. As you can see, our transfer pile is full of them. But as I was doing this, my mate Isaac texted me. He's one of my subs over on Twitch, but it's also my mate in real life. And he was like, oh, by the way, just so you know, Kevin Vogt from Bremen is selling for nearly 6k. So I went and picked them up, and sure enough, they all sold very quickly. We picked up a lot of these for 3, 4k, making a couple of thousand coins profit. So it's another one that you guys can snipe. But it's also something that I think not overlooked as such, because I was on the LaGuardias and the Pachecos. The one thing I always say about trading is that once it starts to get tedious, which it was getting, stop doing it, go do something else, chill for a bit, come back to it. And this is why I'm telling you guys, although I know a lot of you guys are doing the League SBC method. So you're doing it, you're trading with these guys, then going to do the coins you make profit into League SBC method, which is great. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But that's something now as well. You can go and do that Vogt, you can go do LaGuardia and Pacheco, but there are other ones. Rugani's at 3,000 coins at the moment. I just have a little look around, and this is the excitement I find with trading, is that I can go, okay, cool. I've seen it happen with LaGuardia, I've seen it happen with Vogt. Let me go and find other players that it's working for, and then change something I'm looking at. So I'm not looking at LaGuardia and compare price backing out continually on LaGuardia. I go and look and go, okay, cool, well, actually, let me go to Vogt, let me go to Rugani, let me go to someone in the Premier League, for example, and change it up in that way. However, I've rinsed this to a level that I'm like, do you know what, I'm mind numb now. I have got foot champs to do as well tonight. But what I am going to go and do is, once these LaGuardias sell, I'll be at about 85,000 coins. And again, although I'm teaching you guys, I always like to learn about trading as well. And you guys know we set up fittrading.co.uk, me and a guy called V273, his actual name's Dan. I remember Dan gave me some really good advice once. I bought my team and he was like, listen, Chainsy, thank you for the follow. He listed the... I used to have a team, sorry. And he said to me, always list your team overnight. Now, I still don't do that now, I'm not going to lie. But he was like, you should always have something selling overnight. Before you go to bed, invest in something. And I'm going to, for now, and the way that I always do it, I'm going to invest in special cards. I'm going to go, I'll show you fittrading.co.uk quickly. Let me show you our website. But on the website, for example, when it loads up, because for some reason the host has been terrible today. There we go, we got that eventually. On the website, we've got the buy prices for Chemstar specials. So I'm just going to flick through those there on the spreadsheet. So if you're a subscriber, you pay £10 a month, you get access to all that. And I'm going to go flick through the Xbox prices and just pick up 2 or 3 or 4 special cards if I can afford it, and just list them overnight and then make profit on them overnight, ideally. Again, when I'm buying into special cards and I'm buying them specifically on a Monday, because it's Monday today, I'm losing track of my mind on what days it is. No matter what happens, they're anyways really up. The market's pretty much at its lowest, so they're anyways up throughout the week. So I'm not too stressed if they don't sell overnight, but I might as well make myself another 10, 15k overnight while I'm off a game, not doing anything. I may as well do that. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. I'll show you the cards I buy when I buy them. And then, yeah, we'll get into it and you'll see exactly what I pick up. I will be... Alright, guys, so I completely forgot to slide this bit into the video earlier on. Essentially, to tell you how you can win this account. That's probably going to help you guys for me to be able to tell you that. Essentially, in every video that I bring out, I'm going to give you guys a number. You guys need to note down that number and add them up at the end of these videos. And once they're done, I will ask you guys for the number to comment down below in the video. And that will be the number to win, basically. So the number for this video is going to be number 7. So let's say, for example, over the course of, I don't know, let's say 10 videos, there's 7, 10, whatever, and it all comes to a number. The number might be 75, for example. You need to comment that in the last video, but I'll tell you when that is, of course. But today's number is 7, so make sure you note that down. Don't be that guy that puts number 7 in the comments because it just gets deleted. I've got a lot of mods. They will just delete it and you get banned from the channel. But yeah, the number is number 7 for this video. So make sure you note that down and get ready for the next episode. And make sure you get all the numbers from each of these episodes. And you could win probably something I hope to be at least 1 to 2 million coin account completely and utterly free just for supporting the content. But I will, yeah, get into it now. You'll come and see the special cards that I've just bought. Apologies if this has just been slipped in, but I can literally completely forgot that that was something I was supposed to do. So yeah, you'll see the special cards in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so we actually went and picked up 2 special cards because that's what I could afford. Because I didn't want to miss this deal on Kimmich. He sells for about 62 to 64 normally as it is. Picked him up with Shadow for 60,000 coins, which is very, very good. I'm very happy with that. And then Sanchez is selling for about 16k at the moment. Picked him up with Hunter for 14. Aim to sell Sanchez for about 19 overnight. Try and get 17 for Kimmich. It will only be about something in the region about 10 to 12,000 coins. But again, it's 10 to 12,000 coins that I wouldn't have if I didn't buy something and list it overnight. I cannot stress it enough. Always have something listed overnight. Again, if you don't know what you're doing, foottrading.co.uk can help you guys with that. Even if you're not a subscriber, we try and teach you over there how to trade anyway. So make sure you get involved in that. But I'm going to list these guys up now, and that is going to be the end of episode 1. We're at about, once some couple more cards sold, we're at about 90,000 coins. Once these guys sell, hopefully, we'll be about 95,000 coins. Brilliant for day 1, but now hopefully it will accelerate over the next 2 or 3 days. We can start picking up even more cards. But as always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and click the like button. It is massively, massively appreciated. But yeah, that is me. Peace out. I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.